Welcome to Keep It Off. Today, we got a good one for you. There's a lot of talk in these YouTube streets of who's got the best low-calorie protein bar. Well, today, we're gonna be taste testing your favorites. In my last video where we were reviewing the CICOBAR by HTLT Supplements, you guys commented these brands down below, so I thought I'd give them a try for myself and let you know how I feel about them. My name is Tommy and I'm on my own weight loss journey. I've lost well over 200 pounds and I am not at my goal yet. So if you like videos just like this where we give you product reviews and just cover the whole gamut of dieting lifestyle, then please consider subscribing to Keep It Off because we got a whole lot more in store for you. Let's go!
Be strong.
In the CICOBAR review, you guys commented that you guys love Quest bars, you love Built bars, you love Kirkland bars, and the Grenade Carb Killer. So I went out and I got a few of these. I'm gonna try them for you. We're gonna talk about how they compare to the CICOBAR. I will tell you right now, spoiler alert, none of these compare to the Anabar as far as macros. All of these have way superior macros to the Anabar. What we're gonna do first, we're gonna weigh these out. The CICOBAR was kind of a light bar, which it was under 2 ounces if my memory serves me correct. I feel like it was like 55 grams. I'll put on the screen what the actual weight was. But let's weigh these guys out so we can have a comparison point. Weight does play a factor, right? Because if you have a light bar and you make it heavier, it's gonna have more calories. So by making it lighter, making it smaller, you can bring the calories down. First up is Quest Chocolate Brownie. Now, there isn't much going on here. It's just a rectangle. I'm not seeing much. It's one consistent color throughout. This have a little bit of a brownie look to it. And that one is 63 grams. That one is only 180 calories. Next, let's weigh the Kirkland bar. This one is chocolate brownie. My sample size here, I tried to keep kind of some consistency to it. This one is, the first one was 20 grams of protein. This one's 21 grams of protein. This one's 190 calories. That last one was 180. Oh, this one's really stuck to the package. This one's got some different colors going on, but similar to the first one. Let's see what this bad boy's weighing. 64 grams. Grenade Carb Killer. Let's see what this guy weighs. This one is 220 calories. This one is our highest calorie bar. It's got a little bit of a nougat texture to the top. And this one's coming in at 61.3 grams. Our lightest bar so far, largest in size. So the first two must be denser. So they're a bit heavier even though they're not as big. Let's try a Built bar. We've got double chocolate. Now, I've got a lot of flavors here of the Built bar. I ordered a mixed package. There's no way I can even taste test 12 bars. It's just too much. Today, we're gonna be trying the double chocolate and the salted caramel. But if there's a flavor that you really wanna see me try or want my opinions on, comment down below and I'll try to get that to you. Now, the Built bar looks quite a bit smaller than all the rest. These are coming in at 130 calories. Obviously, if you made this bar bigger, you could get it up to 200, right? But let's see what it weighs. 54.7 grams. So it's right around the weight of the CICOBAR. This is another Kirkland bar. This one is chocolate peanut butter chunk. Should weigh around the same that the other Kirkland bar did, but let's see. Oh, this one's got bits of, well, chunks of peanut butter in it. So you can see there's like chunks of peanut butter throughout the bar. 65.3 grams. Oh, wow, but look, that just stuck to the plate. When it comes to Quest bars, this is really the only Quest bar that I eat, which is their cookies and cream. I've said this in other videos. It is not my favorite bar, but it's only 200 calories. Quite honestly, getting you 15 grams of fiber and 21 grams of protein, those macros are really good for me. That's why I had such high hopes for the CICOBAR, because I really, really want a 200 calorie bar or less that is just amazing in flavor. And I do have some updated thoughts on the CICOBAR, so I'm gonna be sharing that with you. So this one's a little bit lighter. This one's 58.8 8 grams, where the first Quest bar, the chocolate brownie, was 63 grams. So the brownie is quite a bit heavier, even though the cookies and cream is more calories than the brownie, it's a little bit lighter. Let's get organized here a bit. So we got our Quest, we got our Built, we've got our Kirkland bars, and this is a Carb Killer, and then this is the last Built bar. This is also only 130 calories. The macros on these Built bars, I hope they're amazing, because 17 grams of protein for only 130 calories. So if you were to consume 2, it would be 260 calories, which are less than Anabar, and then you'd get 34 grams of protein. That's pretty good. Last one, salted caramel, and that one weighs 52.9 grams. So this one is the lightest one out of the bunch. Guys, they're all amazing macro-wise. Your highest calorie one is 220 calories, 21 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and only 9 grams of fat. So this one is still pretty good. I really would like one in that 200 range. I know 20 calories, it seems petty, but I love Anabar. Anabar is one of my favorite protein bars. However, I can't eat them every day. You know, 270 to 290 calories per bar, it adds up. Greg recently came out with a video. If you were to be in a 90 calorie surplus every day, you'd put on like 9 pounds for the year. That doesn't sound very appealing to me. That being said, let's give some of these a taste test. Let's us try the Kirkland bar first. I had heard a lot about these Kirkland bars. They're sold at Costco. A lot of people swear by them. They're very inexpensive if you have a Costco in your area. I do not have a Costco in my area, so I had to order them online. But this first one we're gonna try is 190 calories, and it is chocolate brownie. It's got 21 grams of protein, 10 grams of fiber. That's pretty sweet. Those numbers are pretty darn amazing. We're going under that 200 calorie mark and still getting 21 grams of protein. A little bit chewy. There's like some chocolate chips in there. Okay, noted. Guys, I'm gonna rank each brand at the end of the video, as well as give you my final rank for the CICOBAR. So stay tuned for that. I do have some updated thoughts. When I originally did my CICOBAR review, I literally was unboxing it. Like, delivery person left it on the porch. Less than 10 minutes later, I was filming the unboxing and trying it for you guys right then and there. I did have a few people try the bars as well, so I have some updates on my review. Let's try to stick with Kirkland first. Since we tried the brownie, let's go to the peanut butter. Okay, all right, let's move on. This is why I'm keeping the sample size small. If I had 20 different bars up here to taste test, you're gonna lose track. It's gonna be hard to judge. Let's try Built bar, and then we're gonna go for their double chocolate, which is the same kind of branding that the CICOBAR has, double chocolate. Didn't expect that. Kind of a bit sticky. Okay, clearing the palate. Definitely have some thoughts about that one. Next up, Built Bar, salted caramel. Again, these Built Bars, they're 130 calories, 17 grams of protein, and 6 grams of fiber. Macros on these Built Bars are amazing. They look great. They're soft. All right, next up, let's do Quest bars. Probably the famous out of the bunch, because I feel like Quest bars you can find everywhere. It is what it is when it comes to Quest. 180 calories, 200 calories, 20 grams of protein, 21 grams of protein, a ton of fiber, 17 grams of fiber in the double chocolate and the chocolate brownie, and you're getting 15 grams of fiber in the cookies and cream. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, it's not gonna be a pastry or something, you know? But last up, let me clear the throat. Last up is the Grenade Carb Killer. You know, this one was pretty light, but it doesn't feel very light in the hand. It feels decently substantial. Okay, that Carb Killer actually was very surprising. All right, let me give you some overall thoughts. Kirkland I had never tried before. Built, I had never tried before. Quest, I've had a bunch of times. And the Grenade Carb Killer, I hadn't tried before. So first of all, thank you to you guys, because you guys put me onto these. And it's always great to have options. You know, we live in a world where we have options, and we're lucky to have these options. Also, my opinions are my own. Just because I like something or I don't like something doesn't mean that you're gonna feel that same way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rank them, I don't wanna say from worst to best, but from worst to best. And I think, surprisingly, going into this, I did go into this with the notion that Quest was gonna be getting last place. Just because I've had them before, maybe I've just had them too many times and they're just boring to me. But last place is going to Built Bar, which is very upsetting. 130 calories, 17 grams of protein. I was so excited for this one. They're kind of a little difficult to chew. When I say difficult, I don't mean it's hard. I mean, it's like it gets stuck in your teeth. So you better not be having that on your snack break at work, because you're gonna need to brush your teeth after. You gotta like pick away at it. It's a little annoying. You know, if I'm gonna eat something, I wanna be able to just rinse my mouth, push on with the day, because, you know, we've got things to do. In last place is gonna be Built Bars. I'm gonna try some other flavors of the Built Bars going forward, because I have a whole case of them. If you've got some flavors that you want me to try, please let me know. Apparently Built Bars also make something called the Built Puffs. So we've got quite a few different things to choose from, but as of right now, out of these, they're getting last place. Next, we're gonna put up the Quest bars. Quest have unbelievable macros, a great amount of fiber, which is awesome for satiation. They're not terrible. Like, you don't put them in your mouth and you're like, oh my God, this is disgusting. Not by any means. You just don't really like chew them and say, oh my God, this is amazing. This is delicious. So that's the only little downside to that, but how can you complain? I mean, maybe if it was 270 or 290 calories, it'd be way more delicious. Next step up, second place, is gonna go to the Kirkland bar. Kirkland bar also has amazing macros, 180 calories, 190 calories, 21 grams of protein. You get a decent amount of fiber as well. You're getting 10 grams of fiber. They have some texture to them. They have some like nougats in there. One had chocolate chips. The other one had like little like peanut butter in the middle. So that was nice. It kind of breaks the bar up. It doesn't make it as boring. It is a little bit sticky, but it doesn't leave like a residue of things stuck in your teeth, which I like. And in first place right now is Grenade Carb Killer. That one had a lot of flavor, surprisingly. You could really taste the peanut butter. It had the chocolate coating. I am a sucker for a bar that has chocolate coating. It had some like layers on the inside where it did have some different textures and flavors going on. It was very surprising. I had never heard of them before, so thank you to you guys, because a lot of you said that the Grenade Carb Killer was just delicious. Thank you for that. Now, let me tell you where CICOBAR falls into this mix and what my issues were with CICOBAR. Initially, I think I gave CICOBAR like a 6.5. In my original video, I almost couldn't bite through it. It was like, I felt like I was gonna break a tooth. I saw a lot of your comments. Some people did have the same issue where it was very tough and very, very hard. I did reach out to HTLT and Greg's team, and they got back to me. They were like, listen, you need to let it sit out in room temperature. You need to let it kind of like defrost. I do live in the Northeast, and I did receive it early March. It was really, really, really tough. That being said, after making the video, I did defrost them. I did try them again. I let them sit in room temperature, 72, 74 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess defrost. And they did soften up. So I just want to be fair and just state that they do soften up. They're not like hard. The outside coating of the CICOBAR smells and tastes very delicious. That chocolate coating is very tasty. However, the interior of the bar, I think for me, was a little bit lackluster. I wasn't a huge fan of the inside of the bar. Now, that doesn't mean that you wouldn't love it. You may love the way that bar tastes. That bar does check a lot of boxes, but that particular flavor, double chocolate, I do love chocolate, but that particular flavor, I don't think I'll be purchasing again, but I'm very excited for future flavors of HTLT CICOBAR. Greg is only just getting started. I'm sure that we may be getting up to a dozen different flavors in the future. Time will tell. He's got a ton of different protein powder flavors, so if that's of any indication, I'm sure he'll have a lot of different CICOBAR flavors coming for us in the future. How I would rate the CICOBAR amongst these bars. I think if you're adding that, that would make 5 different bar companies. I still think first place would go to the Grenade Carb Killer. Second place would go to Kirkland. Third place would go to Quest. Fourth place would go to Sico. Fifth place would go to Built Bars. And that's just based on the flavors that I've tried so far. Those opinions may change, so don't kill me too much in the comments section. But I just wanted to be fair. I don't know if some people thought my review on the CICOBAR was harsh, so I just wanted to update you guys on that. And I hope this video was helpful. If the video was helpful, please like, comment, and consider subscribing to keep it off, because we got a whole lot more in store for you. And remember, get it off and keep it off. Peace.
Be strong.